Oh, yellow. By the way, hold on a second. Mr. Master Greg says, why is Kingdom Hearts cursed? To which DX Lelouch says, it killed the old channel. No, it didn't. That's a stupid thing to say. Now look at this. Look at this. What is that thing? This dog's a maniac. Oh, you'd never bite. I don't think this thing's ever bitten anything in his life. Oh, no, wait. He eats spider. You can eat a spider. Meh. I kiss you. I love you. Oh. Why does he eat spiders? Because he's weird. Oh. Because he's a nasty little pig dog. Love him. What's up, guys? By the way, thanks for the sub, Lizard Mittens. Appreciate it. Doing Resident Evil 9 Insanity shit today. Sorry, I screwed up the title. Oh, I love him. Tomorrow is going to be Kingdom Hearts. We'll start at the usual time at 2 o'clock. I can't believe I did the entirety of the first act of Kingdom Hearts in a single sitting. That's crazy. I was right to start on proud mode. It's not that much harder. It's not. You have to be super good at video games. Now, that being said, and I feel like this is a problem that every game after Kingdom Hearts 2 has. Sorry, before, like, the whole time I'm like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 2 feels so better to do the control, though. And I remember BBS felt pretty good to control. And I assume DDD and 358 and all the rest have the Kingdom Hearts 2 general movement. But, like, oh, the whole time I'm playing KH1, I'm like, oh, I wish it felt like Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh. Damn. Anonymous kicked in $5, says Requiem for a dead channel. Thank you. Ooh. Oh man, I just remembered. So remember how I was like playing Crimson Desert, and I'm like, I feel like the fucking story is completely AI generated. Turns out the story didn't exist 3 months ago. So the entire script and all the cutscenes and all the dialogue was thrown together in like a 60-day period. Is there a source on that? Yeah, there's somebody who worked on Crimson Desert spilling the beans on Reddit. And like whether or not it's AI slop or not, it actually legitimately is thrown together. That first set of cutscenes in Crimson Desert where Cliff literally dies and then comes back to life in a magical place, but then it cuts to him just out and about and they never discuss it at all. Feels like there was like a full hour of the game cut out. But it was never there. I saw the possibility of a DD2 expansion. I think that when Itsuno said that they cut Dragon's Dogma 1 in half twice, but then they got to do everything they wanted to in Dragon's Dogma 2, that people made what I believe to be reasonable assumptions is that they cut landmass and quests and Bitter Black Isle style content from Dragon's Dogma, and he literally just meant landmass. and that actually it seems like Dragon's Dogma was actually pretty close to what he wanted, and that Bitter Black Isle was just a goofy little side thing. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird that Dark Arisen is like now a legitimately better game than DD2. How'd I sleep after that KH stream? Like a baby. In the darkness. In the fucking darkness. All right, we're going to do Resident Evil 9 Insanity today, and I'm a little stressed. I'm a little stressed because the stuff we're going to be doing today in RE9 is super fucking hard. Super fucking hard. You played KCD2 in hardcore mode as your first playthrough. I would only recommend that to somebody who played KCD1 on hardcore mode on their second playthrough. Like, they absolutely 100% know exactly what they're getting into. You know? Kai9 kicked in $5. Thank you, Kai. Hold on, Kai. 1 second. Red Tooth says, I saw last VOD of this and that. I was called out for being called out. I appreciate being noticed, but it's not daily. I'm not here that often. No, Red Tooth is like rarely called out. Once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like what you would expect from the average of somebody who talks regularly. Because if you talk regularly in chat, there's a timer running of how long is it going to take before you say fucking something super dumb. Right? Like super fucking dumb. Now, for some people, that timer is much faster than others. For me, it's 4 seconds. No, it's not Kai. Speaking of Kai kicked in $10. Kai says, I was saying this in the last stream, but what I'm noticing is how much better the Disney and even Final Fantasy elements are tied together in Kingdom Hearts 1. Whereas in KH, COM, and 2, start the idea of completely unique KH style for story, music, and dialogue. Yeah, the Final Fantasy characters were clearly always just a stand-in for a Kingdom Hearts unified style. And while somebody like Paige and me, like, kind of resents the Final Fantasy characters falling away as a cameo thing, the organization guys and all that are basically fucking Final Fantasy characters. But if you're gonna do that, then I would also like to see the Disney characters go and for it to be its own completely unique thing. Kai goes on to say, the reason I commissioned that Kingdom Hearts Resident Evil art is because it occurred to me that biomutations and viruses in Resident Evil fulfill the same narrative role and are treated the same as darkness in KH. Also for Master of Unlocking. That's true. It's just evil. It's just the ephemeral nature of evil. Like, one of the things that's happening in Resident Evil 9 is that even though Leon and Sherry and all the gang got out of Raccoon City and left that behind, evil still leaves its mark, whether it's visible or not, right? And like Leon defeating Gideon and all that is like a form of catharsis and apotheosis moving through that evil. Joey the Rascal sub says, this is a super fucking dumb thing to say. It is. Getting Norded is the stupidest fucking term, and I love it. I love it. I remember seeing the fucking dialogue thing or whatever that was like, I'm already half Xehanort, and I just like laughed myself fucking silly, dude. It's so dumb. Wait, they lost the source code to KH1 and they had to rebuild it? I did not know that. That's insane. I would never have been able to tell that based off of like anything. That's insane. That's super crazy. That's absolutely nuts. See, I deal in what I would call ephemeral content, like the live show is what's for real, and then I have the archive content. But I'm not like, you know, pumping out DVDs or albums or whatever, right? If I was putting out an album or a film or a television show or whatever, I would be absolutely insane about getting master copies that like and digital backups and shit like that. Games preservation is astonishingly poor. Astonishingly poor. Even now. You love physical media? I have bad news for you, saying Shoto. The idea that physical media is safe as a form of backup preservation is false because of the newly discovered disc rot. CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays do not last forever. They just don't. The only way to physically back something up is to consistently replace it. Yeah, just because it's a CD doesn't mean that it's safe from entropy. Boy, I sound smart today. I think it's because I'm playing a Resident Evil game. Is that how that works? I play a Resident Evil game and then I sound super smart because I'm like an expert or something? It is how it works. Yeah, your PS2 collection of games that people are like, it's okay. I can keep this shit forever. I've got copies of all my PS2 games and a functioning PS2. It's like, that only works to a degree. That only works to a degree. Well, the sun will consume the earth. I mean, I'm not talking about that time frame, King of Fans.
Resident Evil.
Requiem. I did fix YouTube chat. I just needed to reload it. All right, so here's what we got going on. We're starting today with Emily Defense. I left it for this because I knew it was going to be stressful. We're running Emily Defense. Very spooky, highly scary. Wish me the best of luck. All right, little blonde girl.
What do you want me to read? There's some buttons with braille.
Now, I believe I've cleared out...
Use them and then,
No injectors? No.
push the buttons in this order.
I believe I've cleared... Wait, no.
Star, moon, sun.
I believe I've cleared out the area as I need to
I
do.
have to keep it together.
You're dead and won't come back. There is a blister head, but thankfully, it actually went over there. So that's actually fine. Okay. I got this. I got this.
Here it is.
Now, supposedly, those guys should have disappeared. Oh my god! I'm done. Oh no. Yeah, I'm familiar. Now I should have an autosave. Oh, fuck me. Right, insanity. Right. Alright. Fuck. Alright. I got 3 injectors over there. Okay. Let's, Alright, let's save the game again. Take the child to the puzzle box. Me when they find my... So this is not meant to be done with infinite ammo. As somebody in the... Hold on. Lord Heisenberg, it's not meant to be done with infinite ammo. It suggests using bonus items. I am also not using the bonus items. The only thing I'm using is the charms that I unlocked in the regular course of the game and the infinite ink ribbon that I unlocked.
I have to keep it together.
Notification said Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, because I fucking forgot to change it. I'm insane. I saw Runebee do it. She didn't even use the bonus item. She didn't even use like the Ghost Grudge or anything like that. Right? She just fucking did it like it was new game. I don't think she even used the ink ribbon.
Here it is.
All right. Max is doing this too, the way I'm doing it. So, I'm not really sure what my options are here. Oh, fuck. Stop! I'm done. So, this, as well as, this spot, as well as, this spot and, what am I trying to think? The basement are what I expect to be the hardest parts of the game. I expect the absolute hardest part of the entire game is to be the grinder.
There's some buttons with braille on them. Can you read them and then push the buttons in this order?
Basement wasn't that bad? Silly. The grinder's not that bad if you can aim. Shit. I have a problem then. Who do I think the hero should be in Resident Evil 10? I'm obviously insanely biased. I'm also an expert. I think it should be new character and... Claire. No, no. Because Resident Evil 10 is going to be Claire and...
Here it is.
And Chris again, so we're not gonna. So Jill, a new character. Jill, a new character. Are you guys just not gonna? Cause I'm good with that. Do I have to go out there? Or can I just wait? Yeah, it's very strange they haven't aggroed. I don't even see him over there. Well, this is stressful, isn't it? How old's Rosemary during this game? She's almost at the age she would be in the Village DLC. There's a guy to my right. Ah! Oh my god. It is scary in here, man. What if in RE10 you play as a sentient tyrant? That'd be stupid.
What do you want me to read? There's some buttons with braille on them. Can you read them and then push the buttons in this order? Here, star. Sit.
I'm going to assume this is going to take a couple tries. Hold on. Yeah, no, Code Veronica's next. Dusk Golem's been really consistent about it. Says it's by the RE2 and 4 team. Says it will be including the least cut content of any of the games, but it will feature the heaviest remixing.
We have to keep it together.
And considering Code Veronica is bad, that's great to hear. What makes Code Veronica bad? A lot. Steve is terrible. The overall routing is really linear and simplistic. The scenario is not interesting. The villains are weak. It has terrible backtracking even for a Resident Evil game. Even for a Resident Evil game. Okay. Come on, guys. Oh, fuck! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god. I don't even care.
I'm just gonna.
Was CV the one on the island that didn't exist? Yes.
I have to keep it
I
together.
think Bandersnatch is solid. I think that somebody says CVX has the worst enemies. I think Bandersnatch is solid. I think Hunters being activated by drones wandering around is not.
Oh God! What?
That part is terrible.
Here it is.
All right, so this is 4 zombies. And one will... one will activate into a blister head. Guaranteed. Now that one, you can wait on. Okay. All right. No, no, no. All right. That's the first Requiem shot. Hopefully I can ride it out. Enemies don't give a shit about headshots in this mode. They do not.
Grace, I did it. I'm here. I found
Lost
Grace.
one broken knife.
Well done, Emily. Thank
About
you.
20 rounds. Etc. But that is...
I thought that thing was dead.
that is solved. Now I should be able to do this. And examine. That's right. Yep. These doors. Yeah, that wall just exploded by itself. It does that sometimes. Oh yeah, get those bags, son. It says a lot about Resident Evil that they keep releasing these collector's edition DLCs that it's like, use the old menu noises. It's like, hey, yeah, those old menu noises, they're fucking peak. That did pretty good. Do you know what you get for clearing Insanity? You get 40,000 completion points, which is the only, which will more than push me to being able to buy everything in the store. The only thing that I have left is the infinite rocket launcher. Yeah, this is where he kisses on Leon.
Glad
He's
that
like, I'm
FBI
gonna
agent got away.
kiss on you, Leon.
FBI?
Yeah, Grace Ashcroft. Victor kidnapped her.
Smooch time.
Why?
I don't know, but I intend to find out.
I love you, Leon. All right, so I'm gonna need to buy. Oh, perfect. The tack. And marksman. There we go. There we go. Now we're good to go, Leon. Now we're fucking good to go. Now we got some fucking guns, Leon. I am loving how much the internet just has their dicks hard and their shit wet for Leon Kennedy. I was right about this many years ago. Many years ago. Just like in 2005, brother, just like in 1998. If Marie only stays stunned for 2 seconds, how do you do that section? I don't know. It takes I think in the basement it can take up to 6 shots from Requiem to stun her, which means that you can't. Is what it means. Where's the fucking... Is it above me? Oh, I think it's above me. That's cool, man. Oh, yeah? Oh, fuck off. Really? That's fucking nonsense. Oh my god. What's up, man?
Felt that one, huh?
So he's a lot faster on this mode. A lot faster. So I need you to come through here so you can break it. So I can get the ammo. Oh my god! here. Oh, oh, oh. Holy shit. Is that it? Nope. What the? Oh my god. That was 0 hits. First try.
Sorry, but I'm not on the menu.
I love you, Leon. I love you. Kiss, kiss. Oh, I can't get up there. He didn't smash it. So one of the tricks for shotguns is that it takes like 5 shotgun shells to kill a blister head if you shoot them in the face. However, you can knock them to the ground with 2 to their legs, and if they hit a wall, they'll stumble, and you can do the goddamn axe hit. So that's cool. All right, new basement code. Got it. So now, of big note here, I left almost every single zombie alive in Grace's section. And there's 2 reasons to do that. 1, so Grace doesn't have to deal with them. But 2, so that Leon can get the points. You want the points. Doesn't seem to be used for this. If I remember right. Yeah, you guys are over here. Did the office have items? Oh, it absolutely did. Yeah, RE0, I would say needs a remake more than any of them. because RE0 is terrible. RE0 is like legitimately really bad. More than 6? Have you played RE0 lately, bro? The decision to not do the box is disastrous. Disastrous. All right. Huh. How am I gonna get Selena? I'll, go around the side first. Alright. Selena's there, you can't hear her. Oh! Well, it just auto-saved over my fucking shit, so fuck me. It's literally just auto-saved over it. God damn it. Fucking god damn it. Alright, well. Well, at least I didn't have, at least I, you know, at least I had the health to lose. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Interesting that you guys are moving around. Are you moving around? No. Are you moving around? No. So I just saw a Blisterhead leave. Right? Is it going to cycle back in? If the blood is pooled, it means they're dead unless they blister later. So it sucks, because there's a guy to the right that's causing a bunch of active noise. So it's making it very difficult for me to tell if the guy who went to the left is coming back. One of the things that some people might dislike this. I love it. I love that in every modern Resident Evil game, the rules for how zombies work is completely different. There's no consistency. In RE2, enemies were given insanely huge health pools. Like, incredible health pools in RE2. Like, it defies fucking belief how much HP some of the zombies in RE2 have. And the reason for that is so that they get knocked down and look like they're dead, and they can have a extremely long period where they're what do you call it? Extremely long period. Oh my god. Where they're inactive. Which causes people to think they're actually dead when they're not. Both RE2s. No, I'm talking about modern Resident Evil. Right? No, that guy... I don't know. 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 I don't I took out the guy that was in there. I hear Blister just going completely nuts. Can't tell where he is though. Oh. Well, shit.
One thing after another.
Can you see me? Sorry, I'll talk about the health values in a second. Just give me a second, huh? Oh shit, that was fast. So basically in RE2, there's a zombie that lives outside the armory. I think he's a bald black guy. I think he's a cop, and he's in the screenshot for the RE2 store page where he's going ah on Leon, and that guy takes like 12, like a full clip to down, and then he stays down for 10-15 minutes before he gets back up. No, not the fat guy, the skinnier guy. Oh my god. Man, fuck this. Yeah. You can dodge that? How do you dodge that? Like legit, like how? Move aside, run back, got it. Well, that was helpful. Yeah, they have a massive big tail. They get on the floor. They go, ah. Pat, I'm watching through your Resident Evil marathon now after getting re-hooked and playing through Requiem. Yeah, it's kind of an all-time great series. It's one of the best ever for a multitude of reasons. Let's see if I can't get him a little better this time. All right. Much better. Much better. That took 4. Care to share another great series? No, there are none. There are no others. You said you would finish by the marathon by redoing Resident Evil 2 Remake. Did I? I don't remember saying that, but I mean, I'll fucking play Resident Evil 2 Remake again. That game's kind of good. I don't know if it was RE3. No, fuck RE3. RE3 remake is so disappointing. It's just so disappointing. The RE3 cut content mod can't come soon enough, says somebody. Bro, there's... The fucking whole game got cut! What, you expect fans to just completely make a brand new Resident Evil 3? Alright. Making some progress here. Watching you play this and other games has convinced me to get out of my comfort zone and get Resident Evil 2 Remake next time it goes on sale. That's cool, man. So the thing about Leon's sections is that he does not get a lot going on for saves. Like, my last save point is here, which was 8 minutes ago. I basically have to do a lot of Leon's section in one go. If I want the points. Does anyone know if the gun parry does more damage than just shooting them? The gun parry only happens when the next bullet would kill the enemy. So since Chunk isn't here, this is going to be a lot easier. Right? Chunk on Insanity... Chunk on Insanity actually always runs to you here and blocks you off. Now, there you go. This is the first Resident Evil game in which the fucking assault rifle is actually really good. That I can think of. Alright. Where do you think... Oh, yeah, the TMP. Alright. Alright. It's not what it was in RE4 Remake, let me tell you. In RE4, it's... Ooh. In RE4 Remake, it doesn't have it the way it did. Yeah. Barry's Revelation 2 assault rifle's pretty good. Man, I gotta tell you, there's so many of these games now. I'm genuinely having a lot of trouble keeping track of a lot of the minutia. So I did the whole East Wing now. Yeah, whole East Wing is done. Good. Let's go. And we got a lot of juice out of it. You can't go into isolation as Leon. It's just a completely closed area. 24,000. All right. So if you're not aware, getting power up on these is the only thing that matters. It's just about hitting power. That's it. Hey, look at that. It's saved. Except for Axe, obviously. All right. You're not popping back up. Thank you. By the way, the trick, genuinely, is to wait until to walk towards them like this, and then when you see the icon appear over their head, that's when you crouch. Whoa. Oh my god. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Through the door. Is the Mortal's Edge hatchet worth it? Yes. It has a better parry window. Better parry window rules all. Gonna leave that scrap for her. So it's interesting because the green herbs are better for Leon than they are for Grace, because if Grace takes damage, she's basically dead. If Leon takes damage, it's actually real damage. You know? Yeah, the perfect frames for, what's his name? Ah, goody. The perfect frames for this axe feel larger. Why they gave Leon a health bar but not Grace. Yeah.
Jeez. Someone needs to work in their parking.
So I love that there's no reason to come in here. But if you do come in here, he says something. Yeah. Anti-coin and the blood. Those will be for Grace. Thank you, sir. That's not for me. This is. I'll take it. Making good progress today. Ooh, and there's blood, too. Now there's a... No, not this. There's a note in here that has the new code on it. There we go. All right, next up is Selena. Hopefully I could get her with a stealth kill. She activates when I do this. That's right. See, she activates when you cross the threshold to catch you.
Sorry to cut your act short.
Bro, that was a person like a minute ago.
His office should be upstairs.
That was a person, Leon.
This place is infested.
See, that's the trick for the stealth kill. The trick is to wait until it shows up like that, then crouch. All right. Enemies do not react to the flashlight. That would be cheating, wouldn't it? 20, 50, 30. Can't do it. In fact, there's a tooltip that says enemies don't react to your flashlight, and that includes the light guys. Leon, you're doing great. You're doing great, Leon. You're doing great. All right. Should I get the body armor? Probably not. I'm going for not getting damaged. Next up, I need to put you access better firepower and the scope. Because we're actually going to have to do the scope section in a second, right? All right, next up. Oh, I didn't get a closet in the filing room. Right. We're sneaking up on the guys down here, which includes the chef. So you're not popped. What about you? You're also not popped. Okay, I hear the chef. There we go. I think the care center zombies all being extraordinarily unique is fucking awesome. I think it kicks ass that they all have areas they like to hang out. They all have...
The fuck are you cutting with that thing? Elephants?
Oh, fuck. Fuck that. Let me think. Yeah, no good way to get there. Oh, he just left. I needed to be further away. Resident Evil games start with an interesting gimmick, then proceed to not continue it for the rest of the story. I mean, the gray section in the arc, I don't think would be well served by having blister heads. Pale heads are already a large enough problem, and the other thing is that you don't spend enough time in that area. You know? One of the things that somebody pointed out to me the other day is that the Ark has 2 BOW types. It has pale heads, which are off-white, and it has lickers. And the reason why that is that if you kill the lickers on top of the pale heads, it creates the umbrella logo. Oh, you can't. Interesting. 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 Well then. Seven. Seven at range? Oh, I have the thing that deletes range. Look at what I'm doing here. I'm like fucking peeking my own actual human head. That's all of them. That's the care center. That's the care center. Next up, the fucked up part of the care center. Specific question: how would you say other modern horror games like Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, and Silent Hill 2 compare to Capcom's? Would you say Capcom games just generally feel better to play or replay? Yeah, that's exactly what I would say. That's literally exactly what I would say. That's their specific strength, is they feel better to play. All right, this is going to be rough, so good luck to me.
What a fucking shame. One thing after another.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now you're gonna come through that door, and there's gonna be a normal zombie with you. Oh, you're not normal at all. All right. All right, and then you're here. So one of the tricks, by the way, is to activate them early so that you can get this one activated so much faster. Because there's another one that's only going to activate when you hit this door. And that one's going to come screaming through that window. There he is.
Every single time.
See, as you can see, this guy is here. And that's it.
Well, that's my cardio for the week.
Got an urn in the other room that I didn't break. I'm not going back for that nonsense. All right, got a scope. Good.
Pretty sure I found Victor's pride.
Kind of wish you knew the Mortal Edge had a better parry window. But it'll probably do the speedrun before Insanity and get enough points. Oh, it's a massive fucking difference. So now I should have all the files, yes? Bar and lounge safe code. Basement safe code. Got it. Alright. So this I expect to fuck me up something fucking fierce.
Why is this?
I expect this to be some bullshit. And I expect it to start once I go through this door. All right. Let's put everything away. Absolutely everything. Get that ribbon out. Get those coins out. And save. And now I'm gonna go fucking take a piss, because I can't do this shit with piss in my fucking balls. Can't do it. It's not good. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Caboose. Caboose, we're in the basement. Caboose. Caboose. Caboose, we are in the basement. Caboose. What if you're just a baby? He's so wrinkly. I love him. I love him too, Ivan. Today's the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. Isn't that crazy? Blackbird sub says, hope everyone's well. Thank you. Let's hit it. By the way, somebody asked me yesterday in YouTube chat, I think it was, and I feel bad for not answering them, which was like, I see other people stream. What's the deal with OBS? Some games latch on to game capture immediately and others don't. I don't fucking know. Some games grab it instantly. All right. So, what do we want? We want hemolytic injectors. Is what we fucking want. We also want I guess I should make a Requiem bullet because those bullets are going to transfer over. And I have the yeah. Can't go wrong with those Requiem bullets. Yeah, I'm actually mentally thinking about which guys to hemolytic injector, and the two guys that I'm thinking of the most is the black guy with no shirt who gets up and grabs the fucking wall. He grabs the door, and the dude in a suit next to the double plugs. Those two guys are a massive fucking pain in the ass. All right, let's save the game. So this is going to be the only part of the game that I actually flip-flop between saves. Because I'm worried that I'm going to hemolytic injector some guys. And, oh, I'm going to pick that up and put it away. And then I'll come back and find out they were the wrong guys. You know? To hemolytic injector. But I should have actually done the other guy. You think they all get up? Yeah, but certain ones get up in much more problematic spots. He definitely gets up, and these two definitely get up, right? This dude gets up. And it's a massive fucking problem. This guy gets up, and it's because you have to do this fucking nonsense. Is getting caught by a Marie here a one-shot kill, yeah. Alright, one down. Save enough blood for the upgrade injector? I'm not worried about it. You get up, and you get up. That's true. But you physically grab the door. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not dealing with that shit. And we're gonna save this. The 1524 one is the one before I did any of that shit. Now for the main internal area, I just have to deal with fucking the girl. Now you, I unfortunately have to leave alive because I want that empty injector. And I forgot about you. Fuck. Oh well.
You can do this.
All right. Now that auto saves no matter what, if I remember. Now, luckily, the way that it works, I'm only gonna have to kill these guys way later, and thus their blister head shit is gonna be not a big threat. Very happy about that. The other thing that I have to remember is that I need to have a lot of blood open in my blood collector after the gauntlet. Because if I don't, I'll lose a lot of the blood in that little bottom area. Next up is going to be going to this north end. But where is she? Paige just texted me and scared my poop off. I'm being told that the boy misses you and wants to see you. Well, that's that. Excuse me. Hello. I have news for all of you. So, I went to see my boy, and I told him that I loved him, and I missed him too. Yeah. But, I gotta go do Dad's show, because Dad's show is very important. I was then informed, no dada, Dad's show is not very important. Dad's show is doodah. So, unfortunately, you are watching the shit-ass doodah show. Sorry, gang. Dude, Doodah's the best. I love Doodah. All right, back to shitting my ass. I gotta tell you, maybe it wasn't the best for, like, money. Oh my god, she's just gonna go the whole way that I'm going? Fuck. Maybe it's not the best, like, thing for money, cash money for items. But I'm a big fan of how I'm a big fan of how there's no fucking zombies for me to worry about in this entire fucking area. I'm a big fan of that. Now, because so I don't know what's in here. Since I don't know what's in here, I kind of have to come what's in here. I have to come what's in here. Oh, that was kind of worth it, just by default. That was worth it. All right. So you get a lockpick around here, if I remember right. I don't know if these guys pop back up or not. Okay. So you know what would be a filthy trick to do? Like an absolutely disgusting ass filthy trick? A filthy trick would be if I did that, one of the zombies in there would activate. You know? And then come out and attack me. Like, you ever play a horror game and you look around at these areas and you like figure out all these things that, like, man, this would be really mean to do. Like, fucking mean. Bottle. Blood. All right. So before I do this section, I'm actually going to leave and put this shit away. Right. Because I'm full up. You don't play horror games often, but I imagine the same instinct when you play enough action RPGs. You see a larger than usual room, you go, there's going to be a boss fight in here. There's a waist-high cover in the end. This game has a section that has waist-high cover at the very end. When you're going through the arc. And because it's a fucking Resident Evil game, you don't even think about it for a fucking second. You don't even consider that it's waist-high cover for fighting soldiers. Right? And then, oh my god, soldiers. And you're like, what? Get out of town. Now, dirty move would be to have one of these guys pop up alive when I do this. Be a big dirty. All right. How much does a cocktail take? 60? I'll think about that later. Spray's needle, use machine gun ammo? No, it uses pistol bullets, which is the problem. You know, come to think of this, area is actually a lot more linear than it appears. You know, the mines, sorry, not the mines, the basement section here, as mandated by the RE formula, is pretty good. I think that... So there she is. Now, they gave me a bottle to do that with. I bet... Alright, well... I bet... Man, Grace is great. I think Grace is awesome. Let's see. Come on. Okay. So she has an animation with that. Yeah, this part seems tough for speedrunning. What's up, Bok Bok Soup, talking about speedrunning RE9 and why the community has decided on no intro runs. And he talks about RE7 and how RE7's world record, you get out of the house of the intro at like 18 minutes. And he describes that at RE9 right now, the no intro runs to 18 minutes have you in the basement. Like, that's how fast that shit's gotten. The speedrun tactic is you have to let her get started eating. Then they go back and get the blood and bottle. Then distract her with a bullet. Well, that's the speedrun way. We're just gonna loop her. As soon as the animation starts, hey, I'm fine. Now, what I think is going to happen is I'm going to pop this out, and she's going to appear right in front of me, probably.
Barely made it.
And then I'm going to have to run back and do it. No. Yep, knew it. I was right. I was fucking right. Well, luckily, I have plenty of bullets. Handgun bullets is not something I'm low on. It's something I'm very not low on. That's so gross that I was so right. I hate it when I'm correct. All right, we're gonna count that as a win. We're gonna count that as a win. Next up is, which is faster, going through the workshop, or oh, I should get the collection pod. I should just go pop that. Yeah, I should just do that, and now that's done. Now, it'd be really nice if this guy broke through the door here. Right now. That'd be super nice. But he's decided not to do that. So we're going to do it like this. You get back up later. Should I pop you? Yeah. Does Marie appear at random? No. Marie does not appear at random. She does not. She appears at very, very fixed intervals, which you can plan for and are very scary. Uh, 70, 50, 20. Yoink. How am I doing? Doing all right. So popping this
It's 2.
does not cause her to spawn. She will spawn over here though, which just made this discardable. I'm now maxed. And as soon as I pop over here, I'm going to use the plug to buy myself some safety. Actually, no. It'd be really nice if you would pop this. I actually want him to pop that. But he won't. Of course not. Okay, next up is going to the collection pool. However, Yes, collection pool with my current resources is fine, but I need to drop some stuff off. She was literally waiting on top of my body to spawn. She was literally waiting on top of my body to fucking spawn. Now's not the time for that. Well, when is? Can I... What the fuck? Oh, thank the fucking God. All right. Scrap. All right. So what do I want to... I have 200 bullets right now. I have enough to make a stabilizer in here. I'm thinking Molotovs and bullets. No. How many... I have 7 scrap? Well, let's make some injectors. Can't go wrong with injectors. 3 injectors, why not? You can use injectors against the lickers later. By the way, if you don't know that. Yeah, that's good. Alright, ribbon. Alright. I gotta count all these as wins. How are you doing with all injectors? You mean... do you mean injectors or stabilizers? Because I'm doing all stabilizers. Damn it. I need... There we go. Oh, you mean with the needles? No, this is fine. Do stabilizers heal? No, just steroids. You want to save the scrap for an insanity-specific recipe? Yeah, but there's also an insanity-specific recipe for the anti-coins that creates scrap. So yeah, in Insanity, in Arc, you can get a recipe that turns coins into scrap. That was on normal too? Yeah, the difference is you don't actually get enough coins to actually do that unless you don't... Like, in regular, you only get enough... Is it regular? In normal or classic or whatever the fuck, you get like 1 extra coin. Right? In Insanity, you get like 10 extra coins. All right.
The smell.
I foresee this to be a fucking pile of shit. This fucking... This fucking shit. I foresee bullshit. Right here. It's what I fucking see. So the raccoon slot charm, it makes your gun better. It's a deluxe edition thing. It makes your gun marginally better, but it takes a full slot, which I'm gonna call fair. I'm gonna call fair. You did the doll thing on Insanity? Bro, fucking why? Why? It was tough enough on casual. I hope you're enjoying your steaks, Persona EX. Me and Paige had steak breakfast the other day. It was fucking awesome. You basically can't eat nothing for the rest of the fucking day. You're like completely fucking fucked and done. Right? But you're like, yeah. You can't scare me here, because I know you can't hurt me. Actually, maybe you can. I don't know that for sure anymore. Alright, are you gonna come at me? Where are you? There you are, bitch. Alright. I'm going to make another injector. I need a scrap to make an injector. Because I don't want to miss out on any blood in the next section. Yeah, these are all wins. These are all wins right here. Oh, hey. Can you catch up to me? Oh, yeah, you can. All right. Are you going to come through the fucking door? Thank you. Thank you. That is what I wanted. That is what I wanted from you. Now I need to use the small bag, and then we're done with that shit. There we go. So the way the math on that works, by the way, is that it's very simple math. By the time you take all 4 stabilizers, your bullets are twice as strong. Yeah, these are all wins. Yeah, dude, almost any game would be, like, worth $4, Piping Hot Lewis. Any game that says positive on Steam is worth $4. Yeah, he would come alive just now. Uh-huh. The other way through the vent is easier and faster. You mean out of here? Or do you mean like... Oh, I didn't even... There's items I didn't even pick up. Is that a free lockpick? Completely avoids the guy in the cave. Well, whatever. All right. Okay, so in that thing, I get handgun bullets, and a Molotov, if I remember right. I'm gonna go back. I know this is ridiculous, but like, one of the more interesting mods that I've seen is people who have model swapped Leon and Grace into each other's sections, and the way the rigging works on the characters actually works extremely well. Like they correctly map to each other. And it makes Grace look like a massive fucking badass. And it makes Leon look like a scared little boy pussy. Which I'm sure appeals to someone. I think we'll probably see Rosemary as the next blonde young woman protagonist in Resident Evil. Because, apparently bioweapons prefer blondes.
Oh my god. Oh god, I really don't want to go in there.
Oh, this part's gonna suck, dude. The zombies that show up here. Never mind. Stabilized, motherfucker! This guy makes me sad. Oh, this sucks. I shouldn't have done this. This guy makes me really sad. He's one of the only ones that, like, is aware of what's going on. It's a massive fucking bummer. I can make an empty bottle. All right. Interesting. All right. I'm stressed, bro. I'm stressed on this section. This section's gonna be the fuck section. It's gonna be the shittest fuck awful section. God, I hope there's a fucking ink ribbon.
Stay calm, Grace.
There is. They put a save in front of it because they're not completely insane. All right. I have more blood than I wanted. All right. Which is weird to say, right? 15.
What?
Molotov.
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now.
So Molotov is going to be for the rounds of 2
Processing.
that show up.
Shit, no! No, no!
Why would you do this with no crosshair, sword, or whip? You're nuts, dude. Why? If you pre-fire the corpses? Yeah, but I need to know which corpses, right? Jesse Anderson on YouTube with the most insane information I've ever seen. The correct corpses are all A-posing. Like him and him.
Fuck.
There's no way. There's no way.
What?
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
So it'd be him.
Processing. Shit,
Oh
no.
my god.
No, no!
Oh, that. Okay. I'm dead. Oh. Oh no. Ah!
What?
Fluid drainage complete.
This is gonna take some time.
Processing will now begin.
All right.
Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
Bro! Oh boy. Oh boy. This is you know, I have an idea. It's a bad idea, but we'll try it.
What?
Fluid drainage complete. Processing will now begin.
Whoa. Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
If this works, I'm gonna laugh really hard. Yeah, there's no way.
What?
So here's the thing, I don't get it.
Processing will now begin.
I am very high.
Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
On ammunition and shit. Oh my god. All right.
Processing is almost complete.
Oh, that A pose tip was A plus, is what it was. Now that's a tip.
It stopped. Finally stopped. Thank God.
This sucks. I actually have so much blood on me
Get out of this place.
that I can't actually take advantage of the next section's amount of blood. So somebody pointed out that every zombie coming through that is gonna activate is in an A pose on the ground, so that they can do the fucking the proper get up animation. I can come back for it. Yeah, I guess so. The next part of this playthrough is going to be awesome, because what I'm going to do is end up... Wait, where's the drain? What I'm going to do is end up going through the care center and just load up on a million fucking items. So what's it going to say? A ton of blood? A lot of blood? A lot of blood, probably. I didn't say anything. No. I'm gonna have to come back down here and get this blood. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna... I'm only missing 30 blood. I could make a med injector, you're right. There. Now I don't even have to... And med injector has value, yeah. 180, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. How is my challenge on blood? It's going pretty fucking well. It's going pretty fucking well. All right. Hey, and we're here. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We're gonna put that as a win. Don't know if you ever see, you think Grace has Elpis in her. She canonically gets bit by a zombie and is no worse for wear. Yeah, this is my first insanity run. And I'm attempting to do it legit. Which I think makes me a brave boy. Spencer says she's normal, but I believe he gave her Elpis, says NB Usagi. So here's the thing. Spencer is completely fucking full of shit. I did the math on it. Spencer leaves Alyssa Grace in his will upon his death. Oh, fuck. Oh! He does the interview where he's like, I regret everything, right? And over the, like, less than 18 months later, he's dead, which means the entire sequence of events that includes him, like, testing on people in Lost in Nightmares is... Now, I can't run up and do this fast, can I? Nope. Is... Oh my god. This sucks. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm having a trouble here. All right, he goes within a month. Sorry, within 18 months, he goes from I regret everything to maybe 6 months later, he's like, experiment on people in my basement and turn them into zombies. You know, I've never fought a Blisterhead with her in this game. And I don't think I can. I might actually need to use a, I might need to use a Requiem just for this spot. I don't think Grace can effectively fight these things. Unless... My thought about Spencer is that he says he's turned over a new leaf, and then within a year, he's back to experimenting on people in his basement because he's completely fucking full of shit. He's completely full of fucking shit. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did he despawn? I think he despawned. If he didn't despawn, that means he's actually going to be over here. Fucking my shit up. Which would be really funny. I'm gonna pop this. Yeah, he's gone. Did I find an exploit? I think I did. Now, she could spawn in front of me until now.
Hold on tight.
Now, here's hoping this section doesn't actually
It's gonna be
change.
okay. Just don't let go.
Like how zombies spawn from areas that did not have zombies earlier.
Come on. It's just bring
Like
it
they
down.
just didn't have them. I did it. I fucking did it.
Grace? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay.
That's good. Good, Emily.
After this comes the hard part. Marie fight on insanity with fuck all for stun time. I mean, I'll figure it out. I have lots of resources. You know. Oh my god. I almost peed. I almost peed a little bit. It's really interesting that I'll, by the end of this playthrough on stream, I will have essentially gotten all of my value out of Resident Evil 9 in the span of like 2 weeks. And have literally done everything the game has to offer before the DLC. Right? Isn't that crazy? Which there will be. And it'll probably be... Was it good value? Absolutely. It's a great game.
Do you maybe want to leave with me? It's not safe.
All right. Let's save the game. All right. I gotta pee so bad. Oh my god. These horror sections make me like an old lady. Uh-oh. My pelvic floor, guys.